antenna than the Ringo by far, and the stereo antenna that you got is better than the Ringo. The Ringo, it's just simpler. The Ringo is real simple to use and put up, but you get it's a half-wave antenna, and if you can get it up real high, it works well. But you do have some, you have to put a balun or ferrite beads or whatever on your coax, because you will get feedback, or I mean you'll get TVI, or not TVI, but you'll get radiation coming back on your coax with that. But they're both good. The Ringo is just a simpler antenna, and it holds up better in high winds, but I mean, there's nothing wrong with the Ringo. Your stereo antenna is better. I know that because I've compared both. And but if you have high winds, the Ringo is going to hold up because there's no radials and stuff at the bottom, and it's just a simpler antenna. But sometimes simpler isn't always the best.
Yeah, well, that's good. You have some experience with the different antennas, you know. You've been out here doing it longer than me. This is only my 4th year as a ham, and I have another directional wire I use on my 710 here. That's up at 50 feet. And I've been talking on 6 meters with that for the last few years, and it works pretty good. But yeah, when I go put this vertical up, I can see a little bit of difference, you know, and hearing a little bit more. But interesting, you know. So hey, I made some good contacts out here the last few days. I've been real happy with it, and meeting some good people like yourself, and just trying to keep the bands busy and support the HF out here. So anyways, man, I'm going to get out of here. I think I got to go get something to eat here and come back and take a little nap and enjoy the day. It's getting hot. I'm sure it is really hot where you're at. But hey, sounding good. Appreciate the QSO and all that good stuff. KN6SHI here in Upland. Have a good day out there.
Well, you can't go wrong by listening to Will. Will's been around. I mean, he's very knowledgeable. Technically wise, he's a genius, but the one good thing about being a genius, you still need experience, and Will's been around for a long, long time. I've been around a long time, but Will's been around longer, and he's experienced on the 6 meter, and whatever Will says on 6 meter, he's 99% right, and he's 100% right over everybody else. But once in a while, I mean, I don't know how, but I think he just has a brain fart or whatever. But I'm going to say 99% of the time, Will is an expert on 6 meter, and nobody compares to that. So listen to Will, you can't go wrong. So KN6SHI AA6RF. Have a good one.
Yeah, well, hey, it's good you got some experience yourself, so you're going to be the next to lead. Alrighty, man. Have a good day out there. Stay cool. KN6SHI.
AA6DD, AA6RF.
I'm here, John, in case you want to talk a second. AA6RF, K6YYL.
Yes, I guess you heard the last conversation.
Mostly. I've been trying to do some things around here. I think I was listening mostly, but go ahead.
Yeah, so it doesn't look like we got any sporadic E at the moment, but you never know. It could happen later, or it could happen any time. But yeah, there's field day is over, so I was a little disappointed. The field day I went to, there was only one person at the club that I recognized or recognized me. They got a whole group of new people. And actually, when I was talking to one individual, the operator turned around and started yelling, be quiet, I'm trying to operate.
Uh-oh.
So that didn't seem like a good invitation to stick around for too long, but it was actually, they have better equipment now than they did when I was with the club before. They had a lot of bandpass filters so that you wouldn't interfere with one another when you're operating, which they didn't have before, so the club's getting a little more sophisticated.
Oh, that's good. AA6RF, K6YYL. Well, very good, yeah. I don't even know if the Tri-County Amateur Radio is still around. It probably is, but I just haven't been over there. The one that used to be held at Brackett Airport. I think it was on Wednesdays, but I stopped going because that was when Boy Scouts and Cub Scouts and everything was going on pretty much.
Yeah, the one around Brackett, that's I mean, that's go to Hams. I'm a member of that, but I didn't go to the field day for that. I went to the Riverside Amateur Radio Club because it was a mile away from my QT8. So I took the quick and easy route. I didn't want to drive all the way out towards your location. But yeah, it's not that far from your house, where they have most of the go to Ham people are. But it's a neat club, but you kind of come and go. I mean, you get involved for a while, and then you don't want to be involved, and stuff evolves, and things happen, and you can't participate anymore.
No, I get it. Yeah.
All right. Well, hopefully we get an opening on the site or on Sporadic E. I made a few contacts just in the last 10 or 15 minutes. I guess field day was closing down. It closes at 11, so I guess at 10 minutes to 11, I made 2 or 3 calls, and this last one I talked a little bit in Upland, so good to meet new people on 6 meter.
Oh, absolutely. Well, very good, John, and yeah, we can hope, I mean, especially after field day finishes, there's less people on, they're tired, and but of course that's probably when we're going to have like this big, huge, wide opening, and nobody will be here.
Well, it happened was it Thursday or Friday?
Yeah, I think it was Thursday. Yeah, I figured, right? We had this really nice opening, and then for field day time, it just kind of closed up with a little sprinkling of opening here and there, but then I think it pretty much shut for field day.
Well, yesterday I did some FT8 on 6 meter in the evening, but no real strong stuff. Anyway, I mean, you know how I operate on FT8. It is what it is, and it's fun until the signals get strong, and then the sideband's more fun.
Right. I've never done FT8, but anyway, I will let you go, John, so you can get started. I'm going to do a couple things around here, and I'll just continue monitoring. I've got my live stream on right now.
Okay, so I got to be on my best behavior, I guess. Tim, you're the greatest operator out there, and anybody listening, K6YYL ham radio lady, and you can't go wrong.
Oh, that's so sweet, John. Oh, that's really nice of you. Well, thank you for the compliment. That's really sweet.
All right, talk to you later. AA6RF clear.
All right, John, talk to you later. AA6RF, K6YYL. CQ, CQ, Kilo 6 Yankee, Yankee Lima, Kilo 6 Yankee, Yankee Lima, Delta Mike 14 in Southern California, calling CQ. CQ, 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 Kilo 6 Yankee, Yankee Lima, Kilo 6 Yankee, Yankee Lima, Delta Mike 14 in Southern California, calling CQ. CQ, 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 Kilo 6 Yankee, Yankee Lima, Kilo 6 Yankee, Yankee Lima, Delta Mike 14 in Southern California, calling CQ. CQ, 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 Kilo 6 Yankee, Yankee Lima, Kilo 6 Yankee, Yankee Lima, Delta Mike 14 in Southern California, calling CQ. CQ, 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 Kilo 6 Yankee, Yankee Lima, Kilo 6 Yankee, Yankee Lima, Delta Mike 14 in Southern California, calling CQ. CQ, 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 Kilo 6 Yankee, Yankee Lima, Kilo 6 Yankee, Yankee Lima, Delta Mike 14 in Southern California, calling CQ. CQ, 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 Kilo 6 Yankee, Yankee Lima, Kilo 6 Yankee, Yankee Lima, Delta Mike 14 in Southern California, calling CQ.
Kilo 6 Yankee, Yankee Lima, Kilo 6 Yankee, Yankee Lima. Here is Whiskey Delta 4, Papa Lima, India.
Whiskey Delta 4, Papa Lima, India. Hello there. I know you're not too far away from me. I'm in Claremont here, Delta Mike 14. Hope you're doing well.
All right, very good. Your name is Kim, right?
Roger, Roger. My name is Kim.
Yeah, Kim, nice hearing you again. This is David here in Burbank. And you're right, we're not that far. Well, that depends on a few things. That depends on how the traffic on the 210 is doing there. Hi. Anyway, yeah, we're DM14, and it's nice to hear you on. I just turned the radio cut in. Did you get on your AM net this morning? Over?
I did, and I actually recorded it. I put it on my my YouTube channel, so if you want to listen to how that went, you can go to my YouTube channel of K6YYL Ham Radio Lady, and you can see the net this morning, or listen to the net this morning there if you're interested. And I'm live streaming right now, by the way. So, but it was a nice net this morning.
You know, I'm glad to hear that. I really missed the net. I enjoyed getting on very much, and I don't know if it's possible. I don't know how many people get on now, but when I was back on, this is years ago, like 10 years ago, and I had a 3-element beam that I turned sideways, and Will was telling me, hey, you know, you're vertical. You need to go vertical. So I turned my beam around and went vertical with the beam. It was a 3-element beam. But now I'm using a 2-element quad, and I seem to do pretty well with it, but I'm thinking about going to a 4-element because if I get, I think, a little bit more gain, even if it's 3 or 4 dB plus more reception, it would help my reception as well. I would be able to work well again in probably that area. Over?
Oh, we'd love to have you back here. That would be great. I hope you do that, and we'd love to have you back on the net. And just so you know, there's a net also tonight at 8:30 p.m. on 50.150. So the net for 6 meters tonight is on 50.150 at 8:30 p.m.
Roger that. I did write that down last time I talked to you, and I actually listened. I have been listening, and I unfortunately haven't been hearing very much here. I could just be outside of the zone, and I would would have to probably use the repeater or something like that to be able to monitor some of the stations. This is that outside point, I think, with some. How far do you guys reach in your group? Over?
Oh goodness, I don't know exactly who the furthest is, but you never know. There can be an opening. Also, there's a talkback. Also, it might be on this evening. Let me go grab that frequency because there's a talkback, and you can listen to that. Just a second. Let me grab that frequency. Just a second. Okay, thank you for waiting. I had to grab it. I actually stuck it on the refrigerator. Okay, the talkback is on 447.880. Whiskey Delta 4, Papa Lima, Italy. Did I lose you?
Yeah, Kim, I'm sorry. There was another station that was using the frequency. Kim, go ahead and repeat the frequency, please, one more time.
Okay, roger that. Yeah, I wasn't hearing that other station there. Okay, it's 447.880. It should be on tonight. It's a talkback at 447.880. It's usually on in the morning for the net. It could be on right now for all I know, just monitoring on Will usually is on 50.300 FM, so he could be, the talkback could be there, and then tonight it should be on 50.150, so the talkback is 447.880.
Okay, QSL, thank you for that. Yeah, I've got a handheld. I ought to be able to pick it up. It's on FM, is that right, or what mode are they using?
Yeah, you would just be listening. The talkback is 447.880 FM.
FM, right. Okay, very good. All right, good. Well, I'm glad you guys are still getting on your sideband net. That's terrific. And I guess the field day, we've got a lot of good friends and people getting on trying to make contact, so I'll keep it short and wish you a very good morning and afternoon and good field day today. Don't know if there will be any DX or not, but certainly a lot of local activity, which is terrific. Let me start again. We have a 8 o'clock tonight. We have an 8 p.m. 630-meter group, the opposite of 6 meters. On the opposite scale of the frequency band, 476 kilocycle, upper sideband at 8 p.m. So at 8:30, when you guys start your sideband group at 50.15, what I'll do is I'll QSY and listen for a little bit. Because there's about 6 of us down here, Simi Valley, LA, it's a good group of folks. It really doesn't matter if there's a mountain or not. Mountains don't tear down on 630 meters. So just FYI, if before the group starts at 8:30, if you want to mosey down and listen, you might find us. Over.
Okay, very good. Yeah, I will be able to listen, I think. I won't be able to transmit, but that's awesome. Okay, 630. Okay, good. Good on that. And, boy, there was something else I was going to say. Oh, shoot. I think field day ended at 11 this morning, so I believe it's over if there's anybody else there. I don't think it goes off any further than 11 a.m., but I could be wrong.
Okay, you're probably way more accurate than I am about it. I'm basically feeling the inertia inside of me. It just won't stop until the sun sets. Over.
Oh, roger that. Well, throw some CQs out there. Maybe somebody will hear you. Go for it. Go for it.
Okay, well, I'm glad to hear your CQ. I'm glad you're on and keeping the band warm. Anyway, 73 for now. All the best.
Oh, thank you so much. 7-3, and all the best to you. Whiskey Delta 4, Papa Lima, Italy, Kilo 6, Yankee Lima.
Very good, Tim. Yeah, K6YYL. We're 74 PLI on the side. Copy Kilo Echo 6 Tango Hotel Zulu. Good morning from Whiskey Delta 4, Papa Lima, India. You're doing just fine up here in Burbank. We're about 300 feet off the valley floor of the San Fernando Valley, and I do have my antenna aimed somewhat toward you. I have it east by southeast, the 2-element quad. And I was talking to Kim, who's on quite a bit, thankfully, K6YYL in Claremont. Possible the Cleveland Mountains, maybe? I don't know. I don't know her terrain up there in Claremont. Yes, you copy, by the way, if you're listening, do you copy Paul over? She may not be listening right now. But she's there in Claremont, which, of course, is east of me. And I guess from you, that means kind of northwest from where my direction is. But we have kind of a straight shot at it, Paul. I'm going right over downtown L.A. and right down the coastline because I have some good elevation here, over. Very good, Paul. KHX74PLY. Well, good for you. I'm grabbing some, lassoing some DX there. And yeah, I didn't hear much over the weekend either, my friend. So hopefully there'll be a return at some point. For my first contact here from San Diego, it's really great to hear you on. It's been really, really nice. Your signal is a good S4 over here, and I have my quad, my 2-element quad, just aimed down the throat of the San Fernando Valley, going up the top of the 5 corridor like you're talking about here in Burbank. I'm on the hill, and from my perch up here, I can see downtown LA with no problem at all. So yeah, the elevation really, really helps. That's amazing that you worked Fraser Park. Wow. I would think with all the mountain and the terrain and everything, that is very interesting that you were able to make that. That's fantastic. And that's kind of the fun of 6, isn't it? That's able to get around some of that line of sight issues that you might otherwise have. But you're sure doing a fine job. Solid S4 with an S1 noise floor. And I appreciate you coming back. Look forward to the next time, Paul. 76 THX 74.
frequency in use? Once again, is the frequency in use? CQ, 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 Kilo 6 Yankee Yankee Lima, Kilo 6 Yankee Yankee Lima, Delta Mike 14 in Southern California, calling CQ. CQ, 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 Kilo 6 Yankee Yankee Lima, Kilo 6 Yankee Yankee Lima, Delta Mike 14 in Southern California, calling CQ. CQ, 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 Kilo 6 Yankee Yankee Lima, Kilo 6 Yankee Yankee Lima, Delta Mike 14 in Southern California, calling CQ. CQ, 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 Kilo 6 Yankee Yankee Lima, Kilo 6 Yankee Yankee Lima, Delta Mike 14 in Southern California, calling CQ. CQ, 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 Kilo 6 Yankee Yankee Lima, Kilo 6 Yankee Yankee Lima, Delta Mike 14 in Southern California, calling CQ. CQ, 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 Kilo 6 Yankee Yankee Lima, Kilo 6 Yankee Yankee Lima, Delta Mike 14 in Southern California, calling CQ. CQ, 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 Kilo 6 Yankee Yankee Lima, Kilo 6 Yankee Yankee Lima, Delta Mike 14 in Southern California, calling CQ. CQ, 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 Kilo 6 Yankee Yankee Lima, Kilo 6 Yankee Yankee Lima, Delta Mike 14 in Southern California, calling CQ. CQ, 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 Kilo 6 Yankee Yankee Lima, Kilo 6 Yankee Yankee Lima, Delta Mike 14 in Southern California, calling CQ. CQ, 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 Kilo 6 Yankee Yankee Lima, Kilo 6 Yankee Yankee Lima, Delta Mike 14 in Southern California, calling CQ.